sizes you need. There is the size that fits the 100, 102, 107, 177, the 122, the 110, the 112, the 117, and the 150. A bigger size has to go for the 130, 32, 37, 160, and 13, 12. That's this size. So now keep in mind, this I didn't know if this was even going to work. I thought I'll make my own. But before that, I just took a drill. If you don't get somebody to drill this out so this is sharp, I stuck it down in here until I had the size that I wanted, which would be about half, so this shoulder comes up here about half, about like this. So then the plan is you get a hard piece of wood, you put this on like this, bring a piece of wood over, hold it on here, like so, set it down, line it up like this. There, I just cut that hole. So now that's a nice hole. And compared to another one, yeah, okay. So now we put this on here, put this in, put the screw in. Well, let's actually do it instead of just talking about it. And we want the beveled side out. Goes in nice. The screw. And of course, we want a piece of leather or something around here. And tighten this down good and tight. And put it back in the gun. Now this is not the same pump rod because that's one piece. It's missing this end. But this rod is the same for all practical purposes. The same length, same diameter, same everything. I thought this seal you can buy yourself, which is $9.50 for that. And I thought, well, I'd kind of like to fix a lot of these, so that's $9.50 plus shipping. And some of their shipping is flat rate. That's $10. Well, that's a lot of money. I took $20 for this. I went, I thought, well, what if I just make one? So I had some deer hide around. It doesn't have to be deer hide. So I had a couple of pieces. I had a deer hide. It can be leather. You saw how thick this wall thickness is on this new one. So I took a piece of deer hide with this nice sides on the out. And some people out there are going to just go, oh, no, he didn't. I used wood glue. I put wood glue on both sides. Why didn't you use leather glue? I didn't have any leather glue. And I'm not going to buy a thing of leather glue and it doesn't work. Now that you got them in like this, I put it in a vise and squeeze it. I squeeze it pretty good. And it comes out like this. That was quick, wasn't it? So now, you can see that's pretty close. Pretty close to what we have here. Reasonably close. I left this glued in the vise overnight because I wanted to make sure. Now the next day I took this and it's still flexible, but it's not good. before I did any more, I thought, you know, I better measure this diameter. So I took the 100 groups and the two models, the first two models I've shown you. Here's the small one. That's this. But then, when you're looking at the 130, it is considerably wider. That's the pump seal for the 130, 132, 137, 160, and 1320. Okay, how did I know to do that? Because you take the pump rod and you measure this right here. It has to be a little bit smaller than that so it can pump air. Let's put this back in. Now, when you get this diameter here so it can pump correctly, you'll know it won't go in. So I made the two, and then I took a dowel rod, put it in this hole, press down on this. Now this one isn't glued together. That's the one, this would be the one like this. But before you do that, you have to put it in hot water, really hot water. Not boiling water, just hot water, for 3 or 4 minutes. Then it becomes real soft and pliable. It'll go in here really nice. Put it in the vise, squeeze it, and what it does then, it's going to come out. Let me see if I can find this here now. This other one. It's going to come out looking like that after 24 hours. I waited 24 hours. You probably don't have to. I'm pretty sure you don't, but I want to make sure. While it's in the vise, I took one of these, sliced it all the way around, and this comes off, and what's left is this. Now it's got that little rim on there. Well, put it back in the vise if you want, and smooth that down. If you have a real fine grinding wheel, just a little bit, gently, get rid of that. No hole. Well, right. We put that in here, and you already know what to do about that. So now, does it work? Yes, works fine. I paid, oh more, 50, 60 of them, something like that. But if you don't want to go through all that aggravation, when you buy this, there's other parts you may want to buy to fix the gun. Now, the next gun about seals is coming up right now. Put this away. And that gun is right here.